Super dark, super creamy. Not remote storage location. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out, very cold day, on a bike ride. Haven't been out on a bike in a little while and just stopping. I'm doing a little bit of a test. I'll explain a little bit later on, but right now I'm just having some problems with my derailleur. It keeps popping out of gear when it's locked in the highest gear, so I need to tighten up the screw on the derailleur just to get that chain set properly and be back on the bike, head down this trail. Alright, got the derailleur adjusted and it seems to be working okay. Just didn't have enough tightness on that derailleur to pull it over to shift that gear into the highest gear, or the chain in the gear, so seems to be running okay right now. I forgot my handlebar mount, so I have to hold the camera today. It's stuck in the Jeep. Totally forgot it. So today, just out for a winter ride. It's cold, my face is freezing. Boomer's not here, obviously. He's back at the van, nice and warm. And just kind of going down this nice leisure trail because I'm trying to do a timed experiment. Ooh, waterfall. So let's stop and check this out first of all. Nice little waterfall here. Definitely cold out. So, nice little waterfall here on this trail system. Great source for water. I've got plenty in my backpack. I will be stopping to make a hot coffee at some point. Not a whole lot of people on the trail today, which is great, but it does look like there's some trail maintenance up ahead. And I should mention, I do not have spikes in my tires, so I'm running my summer tires right now. This is it is quite icy actually. It's dense ice too, so if I hit that the wrong way I could slip out and possibly fall. I don't have studded tires on there right now, so be very, very careful. But today is just a day to get these legs pumping again. Get out, do a little bit of a timed experiment on how many kilometers I can do in a certain amount of time. I'm not going to mention why I'm doing this. Definitely something major coming, a big project I want to take on in my life, probably within the next, I don't know, a year, 2 years. Major, huge goal I want to try and do. But in between now and then, I'm going to be doing a lot of small little pieces here and there, and planning it out, bringing you guys along with me on both channels, this one and Lone Wolf 902. So yeah, a little bit of waterfall here, get back on the bike, and keep after this timed challenge that I've got set for myself. So just coming up on that trail maintenance I thought I saw right up here. Got a pickup truck doing something, and it looks like a little bit of an excavator. Hopefully the trail's not closed because I'm not even 2 kilometers in yet. Hopefully it's just a caution sign. I don't know, looks like I might be blocked off though. What does that say? Trail maintenance ahead. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't know, let's go check it out. Okay, so trail's still open. They were nice enough to stop and let me squeak by the excavator there. They're actually doing quite a bit of trail cleanup here, which is really nice. A lot of the brush out of the way, a lot of the fallen trees. Super icy out here, super icy. All right guys, just stopped on the trail for a minute to plug in or connect my wireless mic because I'm gonna be moving up here and it is kind of windy and traffic sound, so I'm gonna try and drown some of that noise out by using the wireless mic. Yeah, it is sunny. It's mid-afternoon. I wanna say it's probably about 2:30 right now, or sorry, yeah, about 2:30 actually. I just left the van at 2:11 that I noted in my head, stopped, fixed the bike, so probably about 2:30, 2:40 in the afternoon. And I've got plenty of daylight. So I'm gonna cruise down this trail that I've been down a few times. Very straight shot, not a whole lot of elevation gain or loss. That's why I kind of chose this trail. Very good choice for a control trail for doing a time test. There is one traffic cross right up here, and it is quite busy given the time of day. So hopefully I'll be able to make it across rather quick because I don't want to ruin my time. I've already ruined enough with that excavator and having to fix the bike, which realistically accounts modestly on a gentle ride of how long it would take from A to B. So I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to stick with my time. And yeah, haven't been on the bike in a while either. I've been hiking a lot, and I tell you, my legs are feeling it. The bike is aired down right now for trails, so that's killing my legs too. But we'll see how we make out here. I'm on pavement, coming up to this road crossing, so zip across here, back on the trail. I gotta say, this is much faster than walking, but it is killing my legs today. Tires air down are actually helping me not slip on the snow and ice. So I don't really want to air up, but man, is it bouncy and slow going. My legs have been burning for the last 15 minutes. Pushing every single pedal, not taking a break. These legs need to get broken in. So I'm on total snow track right now, you guys can see. Whew. Like I said, some of it's slippery, some of it's not bad. Having the tires aired down is definitely gripping a lot more. So I'm gonna pull over up here and get out the stove, make up a hot drink because I definitely need it, and do a distance and time check. Legs are beat. We are actually going uphill. A very slow incline, but definitely noticeable. So pulled off to the trail. Gonna get out the stove and make up a hot drink because I definitely need it. So on my bike right now, I don't really have much. I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown, but there's not much on there for gear storage because I'm just using for trail riding right now. That's gonna change. So let's just have a quick look and then get the hot drink. My throat is super dry. All right guys, so coming into the bike, this is a 27.5 inch fat bike. Right now I've got 27.5 by 4.5 Maxxis Colossus tires on here. They are non-studdable. So I mentioned earlier, no studs. I do have my Mammoth Empire frame bag, and in there I've got a water bottle, tire patch kit, and a couple tools. And then in the back, I just have one of these little seat bags with a chain tool and a little bit more stuff for bike maintenance. And that's it, guys. Other than that, stock bike, Runs really, really great. Really do enjoy it. But that's it for gear. No bar bag, no panniers, nothing. Very bare bones. Inside the backpack, I've got all my other camera gear that I brought today, including the canister stove. So let's get that out and prop it up on one of these rocks and get cooking up a hot coffee. All right, let's get the canister stove out. Today I did not bring fresh coffee. I brought some instant Copico Blacks. And I'm going to be doing 2 of these because I did not bring a cup. I'm actually going to be using the pot as the cup. And I also have one of these Lara bars. This one is double chocolate truffle, only 6 ingredients, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, great stuff to eat. No fillers. I got a really runny nose right now too. So for the pot today, we're using the fire maple pot and combined with the backpacking stove, isopro canister, of course. Not the greatest in the cold, but it's really not a huge meal that I'm going to try and cook up, so this will work totally fine. Real quick boil. Get some water in there. I got a small canister too. Could have kept it in my pocket, realistically, to keep it warm, but like I said, just doing coffee. No biggie here. So I get this canister stove on. Whew, it's cold. My hands are cold, my face is cold, my nose is running, my mustache is freezing up. Yeah, it's cold. Definitely could have dressed probably a little bit better for this outing, but I didn't. Oh no! Good thing I didn't puncture that canister because we would have no hot coffee. I'm not allowed to light a fire here, so canister stove it is. All right, level rock to put this on. Level-ish, I should say. I'm gonna prop it on the bag. Half on the bag, half on the rock. That'll work. So I'm pulled off on just the side of a highway. There's a little bit of a storage unit right next to me, and someone looks like taking their motorcycle out for a wintertime rip. So I'm not sure if that's picking up on the microphone, but that's what that rumbling noise is. Trying to prop this on the rock and on the bag. I could put it on the ground, but it's colder than the rock. It's my knowledge anyways. All right, so I got that on there. Add a tiny bit more water because I would like a lot of hot liquid. Get the lid on that. Trail coffee in a moment. The water back. My nose is frozen. I can't even feel the zipper with my fingers. All right, crank this up. So, put my granola bar in my pocket so that'll stay nice and warm so I can eat that one-handed on the bike. Copico Black, for you guys that may not know what I'm talking about. These are 3-in-1 coffee mixes. Very handy, very, very flavorful. So we'll dump both of those in there. Of course, brought titanium spoon, stir that up, and have a nice trail coffee. It is really, really cold out right now. I know I'm not playing it off as it's freezing, but it's actually quite cold, really, really cold. Face is frozen up. Talking about the bike, there's not a lot of PSI in this tire. I don't know if you guys are picking that up, but like this, I have it aired down for rock trails. So yeah, it's a very soft, mushy, bouncy ride. I don't want to air it up because I already mentioned on the way, if I do air it up and I hit those icy spots, I think I'm going to go down for sure. The snowshoe effect of the tires actually grabbing the little bits of snow and stuff and giving me quite a bit of traction. So I'm going to leave it for now. But yeah, absolutely fun out here for sure. Fat bike riding in the snow is really, really enjoyable, especially when you're the first person on the trail. When you get like 6 to 8 inches of snow, maybe even 12 inches of snow, and you're just pushing through the powder. It's awesome, awesome, especially when you're going in and out of the trees in the forest. Loads of fun. If you guys haven't tried it, try it. And most places, most cities and towns actually do fat bike rentals. So if you don't have the money to afford one, you can always go and rent one and go out around the city on a snowy evening, have a great time, get a whole bunch of friends together, go and rent out the shop. And yeah, really, really great. So I get this boiled up. As you guys can see, that's steaming already. So that'll be no time. and I'm excited for it. I definitely need it. All right, so I don't want to boil this water because I do have to drink out of it. And I don't want to burn my mouth or lips. My fingers are so cold, it's even dangerous to test how hot it is because I could be burning my finger right now and I have no idea until it blisters. So I don't know why I'm doing that. But yeah, I'll assume that that's hot enough. Let's leave the canister on for a moment and get some of this in there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. Super dark, super creamy. This will give me a bit of a sugar kick too to continue pedaling down the trail. All right, so we'll shut that canister off. Let that mix up for another moment, as long as it doesn't spill. Got all this garbage packed away inside the backpack, or it blows away. Spoon. All right, let's cop a squat on a rock and have a hot coffee. Okay, let's do this jacket up. It's cold. It is cold. That is super hot, burning my leg. Hopefully not too hot to drink. So when I'm prepared, mentally, not literally physically, but when I'm prepared, I know I'm going to be cold. For some reason, I'm not that cold. Like when I'm out camping on a frozen lake and I know it's going to be cold, I expect it. Today, I was not expecting it to be this cold, so it seems actually colder than what it probably is. But that is super, oh yeah, it's going to burn my lips, just burnt my tongue. So a little bit of chat here. I got to pull up my phone actually. A few signs back on the trail, I did notice a 7-kilometer mark. So that means I've traveled at least 7 kilometers. I'm just going to pull up my map right now and jump on and get more of an accurate depiction of where I am and how far I've traveled. So I'm just looking at the spot on the highway where I really wanted to make it is just not going to happen today. I won't have enough daylight for that, and I didn't bring a headlamp with me. So we are looking at, oh, okay, 10 kilometers, like 9.98 kilometers I've traveled. So, and it is 2 or 3, that's hilarious. It literally just rolled over to 3:11. It was 3:10. It is 3:11 right now. I started my timer. I left the van at 2:11, so I've been gone for 1 hour. I just made coffee for about 15 minutes. Fixing the bike was about another 15 minutes. Honestly, I had to stop again and kind of work with that derailleur a little bit. It's dialed in now. So half hour easily making coffee and fixing the bike and dilly-dallying on the trail. So about 30 minutes of actual pedaling to do 10 kilometers. Very slow pedaling, mind you. That's not terrible. That's actually not terrible for wintertime on a fat bike, just leisurely pedaling. That's not bad. And that's what I was looking for, just for a leisure pedal, not out to go a marathon. I don't have a time limit. I just want to go from A to B, which today here is B. No time crunch, no constraints, just go and have fun. So 30 minutes to do 10 kilometers. I can use that and extrapolate from there and figure out on level ground, mind you, not a whole lot of elevation gain, what it would take me to do 50 or 100 kilometers with no wind. I am bundled up, so I am a little bit restrictive in pedaling and whatnot, so excuses, right? But 30 minutes, 10 kilometers, I'm going to say that's not too terrible. I'm going to use that knowledge and that information, I'm actually already doing some numbers in my head, and I think I got a trip planned. So yeah, anyways, let's enjoy this coffee. Oh yeah. Just chilling out, enjoying my hot coffee, fire maple pot, fat bike, right next to a not remote storage location. All right, on my last little bit of coffee. Oh yeah, it has cooled down significantly, very, very quickly. As did I. It's very nice and warm on the hands though, I gotta say. But I'm gonna do a real quick pack up. Gonna break the stove down. Should do that right now actually while I'm finishing this coffee. So a couple tricks to running canister stoves I'll mention is, one, keep the canister warm. And two, leave the canister at home. They're not good in winter. No, all jokes aside, just keep them warm, keep them in your jacket pocket. This one is probably maybe 2 more boil ups left of gas in there, and then it'll basically be time to toss that. Ideally, I would just bring the Trangia stove, but given being out here on just a simple bike ride, really didn't feel the need of bringing all that gear, Trangia stove, this and that and all that, but it would have worked a lot better. These are great. This is a 110 gram canister, fits in the pot very easily. It's just once they get cold, they lose all pressure and they don't burn very efficiently. Oh yeah. This is getting to like lukewarm temperature, so I gotta chug this, otherwise it's just gonna be cold. All right, so I'm gonna finish this, get all this packed up, back on the bike, and get my body moving again. All right, back on the bike. All right, time to leave this super remote location. Not. We are actually leaving it though, for sure. All right, back on the bike and on this ice. All right, hopefully the trail system's not too busy now. And yeah, make it back to the van. See how Boomer's doing. Probably all cuddled up in bed, I bet, sleeping. Totally warm in the van, by the way, guys. He buries himself in all the blankets, makes himself a little burrito, and goes to sleep. So, and I've only been gone for an hour and a half. He's got food and water in there, blankets, totally fine. So, yeah, I got to do this 10 kilometers back. Should do another time check actually, because I'm not going to stop. Hopefully not going to stop on the way back and kind of compare time. So I will see you guys back at the van. Whew. Back at the van. Got to get the bike broken down, get that packed in the back. And yeah, Boomer just woke up, so not too bad. Got a little bit of a cleanup to do in there though. Things kind of went all over the place during driving. And yeah, we're in an industrial park right now. It's pretty loud out here actually. All right guys, back inside the van, just getting it warmed up. My toes and fingers are frozen. Just did another time check and it was pretty much 30 minutes for that 10 kilometers back. The trail's a little soft and mushy, slowed me down a little bit. Keep in mind, I'm not trying to travel a long distance in a very quick amount of time. I'm just simply trying to forecast how long it will so that I can mark out rally points or little waypoints of where I could possibly camp and when I should look for a place to camp. I'm not looking at how far I can go and accomplish any world records here. I'm just simply trying to map it out so I don't get stuck in an industrial park while I'm biking and it's nighttime thinking, geez, I've got to find a place to sleep right here because I'm out of gas and I cannot pedal any further. So I did that. I got some good numbers, had some fun, hot coffee, and it is now time to get to a spot where it's nice and warm, cook up some dinner, and yeah, take the day from there. So catch you guys in the next video. I appreciate you joining me on this little outing, and lots more content coming, guys. So peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.